Oh, Cody's buried. He lost to Dom. How far he's fallen. That's you guys on the on the internet.
We have Money in the Bank coming up July 1st.
Early start time. You should
Again?
write that down.
God.
This time it's only like 2 hours early.
Okay.
But yeah, they're in London, so it's a early start time.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. So we have the men's Money in the Bank match consisting of Damian Priest.
Hold on, we gotta end with that.
We're ending
Or at
with
least
that?
towards
Why
the-
wouldn't we end with the
No.
Civil War?
We don't want to shoot our wad already. You know, when
Okay.
this gets clipped.
So you
we
want to
need
go
the
least
fans to-
least important to most important? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, because what I was
Okay.
gonna say is when this gets clipped, we want the fans to get that watch time. Those are the types of things that I say.
All right. So the women's Money in the Bank match, we have Io.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, we have Io Sky, Trish Stratus, Bailey, Zoe Stark, Becky Lynch, and New York's own Zelina Vega. Who do you think's going to win this one?
I'm going with Io Sky. I know I was kind of teasing that maybe Zoe Stark wins it, but I'm going Io Sky.
Any particular reason? Or did you just recently read something
Nope.
about Io Sky being a favorite?
Nope.
No? Okay.
I just use my feelers.
Gotcha.
You know Trish Stratus is not winning it. Becky Lynch is not winning it. Zoe Stark, she could win it, but I think the Becky Lynch thing cancels both of them out. Somehow it's going to happen that way. The only other person would be Zelina Vega because they keep pushing her.
Well, New York's own Zelina Vega, didn't she beat somebody last week? Who the fuck did she beat?
She beat Io.
Yeah. So they've been giving her little pushes.
They have.
You don't think New York's own Zelina Vega will win the Money in the Bank match? So she can get that title opportunity?
I don't. I still think the L in LWO stands for loser.
Okay.
So far. Maybe that turns around soon, but right now the L stands for loser.
Well, I suppose I too shall pick Io Sky because I want her to win, not for any other methodology. So after that, we have in order of importance,
Well,
Balor and Rollins.
is this just the order of what you're excited for? By the way, who's going to main event this show? Is it going to be Rollins and Balor?
Nope.
You would think so because it's a singles title on the line.
Nope.
But it's not. And they're probably going to open the show, as a matter of fact. So, yes, Rollins and Balor. Obviously, I'm picking Rollins. There's no way Balor's winning this.
Of course. It depends on when the Money in the Bank match is and who wins. For instance, not my pick, but if Logan Paul wins, I can see him cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase after he beats Balor, and then they start a feud.
Yeah. See, that's what I was saying. No, this is just my prediction, but I'm thinking this Rollins match is going to go on first, which is stupid because the Money in the Bank match, whoever wins that should give you the illusion at least that they're going to cash it in the same night, as I was saying, last week. You have this match after the Money in the Bank ladder match. The briefcase holder could technically do a cash in, or you can at least tease a cash in, and then something happens where they don't get to cash it in, but at least you're teasing it.
Right.
So I don't know. It depends on who wins, of course. Money in the Bank. Whoever it is, they'll be challenging Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I mean, Logan Paul might be the only one I can think of that would challenge Roman again, but even that's unlikely, I think. All right, moving on. We have Cody Rhodes versus Mysterio, and obviously it's going to be Cody.
My prediction for this match is that it's going to be Dom.
Okay.
Dominic Mysterio is going to beat Cody Rhodes. Not clean. This is where we see Lesnar. He's going to come back. He's going to interfere in this match. He's going to cost Cody the match. That's going to get Dominic over even more so as a heel. And then that's going to build us to the SummerSlam match. At least that's just my prediction.
Okay. That's not far-fetched.
And then, of course, you're going to have the heel heat from Dom winning. And then the cries of the people on the internet talking about, oh, Cody's buried. He lost to Dom. How far he's fallen. That's you guys on the internet.
Gotcha. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. So we have the men's Money in the Bank match consisting of Damian Priest, Mouthpiece McFingerbang, Escobar, LA Knight, Shinsuke Nakamura, Logan Paul, and Ricochet. And I, like you, thought Knight was going to win. Now I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I thought it was a shoe-in, but then Paul came his ass out there and said he was entering in. Oh, by the way, he didn't even have to qualify like everybody else did. He talked to management, so he got put in the match.
He's like, I'm here.
Yeah.
Well, that and they seem to like Priest, so
Yes,
I
they
can
have
see
been
him
pushing
winning.
Priest. If Logan Paul were to win this match, he gets it on his podcast, briefcase. I can cash it in at any time. That could help with the viewership. All the media coverage. Logan Paul wins Money in the Bank, and I don't know. It's a publicity thing if he wins. It is good publicity for WWE to bring in people who aren't your normal viewer.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, I would say that it would be a smart decision. Oh, and by the way, it would piss off the internet wrestling community. So I think it would be a smart decision for Logan Paul to win this briefcase. And as I said, it looks like we're going to run Logan Paul versus LA Knight at SummerSlam. If he screws LA Knight out of the briefcase, now that like gives you some heat for the match at SummerSlam. So then that even builds more, and that also helps LA Knight because now the fans are going to be even more behind him because, you know, he was the heir to the throne. It was supposed to be his night, and, you know, he got screwed. And then they're going to think, oh, why can't WWE see what they have in LA Knight? And it's just going to create more and more LA hype. Huh? That's mine. That's mine. You can't. Don't coin that. That's mine right there. LA hype.
So you're picking Logan Paul?
No, I'm going to stick to my guns. I said back in January, LA Knight was winning. I'm sticking with LA Knight.
All right.
But I am saying it does make sense if Logan Paul, and it may even be a better choice if Logan Paul wins. But what I said, I said.
Well, I am going to be a little different. I'm going to say Damian Priest.
All right.
And finally, our main event so far, we have the Usos versus Reigns and Solo. Who do you got?
I have Reigns and Solo. Wait, let me think about it here. So again, I said we're gonna get Reigns versus one of the Usos at SummerSlam. For that to happen, storyline wise, the Usos have to win so that Roman Reigns will be setting out to get his revenge, and then that's how we get to SummerSlam. So I'm going Usos.
Okay.
And obviously Solo's taking the pinfall there.
Oh, of course. And, you know, Roman, he hasn't been very successful with tag matches, has he?
Yeah, he's 0-3. It seems like when they need him to take a loss, it's
a tag match. Yeah, I'm going to pick the Usos. All
right. And then there's some, we might as well just talk about these matches because they're kind of like, we'll just say SmackDown is like the pre-show. That being said, there's Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn versus Pretty Deadly. Clearly, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will win.
Yeah, I would think so.
And then the other match would be Asuka versus Charlotte Flair. That's also happening Friday.
Man, I think Bianca Belair is going to interfere. Charlotte's going to win, but it's going to be by DQ.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. I think at SummerSlam we're going to have a triple threat match. So Bianca Belair is going to interfere, and then that's going to lead us to our triple threat match. Sadly, that means Asuka's just there to take the pin.
Right.
But she will be walking into SummerSlam as champion. So there's at least that. Unless...
to take it away from her sooner?
Well, they could. Through history, these women Money in the Bank thing, if I remember correctly, I don't think it's been more than like 24 hours before whoever wins the briefcase cashes it in. Like usually it's either that night or it happens the next night on Raw. But if they stretch it, maybe they take that to SmackDown, and then whoever wins cashes it in on Asuka, comes the new champion. I don't even know who that would be, because if Io wins, that doesn't make sense for Io to cash it in already, and then she's just the one that's going to take the pin. So that doesn't even make sense. Clearly, whoever wins Money in the Bank is going to cash it in on Rhea Ripley, but who's that going to be? A lot of stuff to think about there. A lot of creative to go over there.
Right.
But that's our predictions.
And I think that's our show.
I believe that's all the predictions, right?
Yeah, that's it. So far, I mean, they haven't had more matches.
Card subject to change. But let us know your picks in the comments below. Let us know your matches.